You ready for this?
It's happening. Dome install has officially begun. Last episode, we were installing the rebar and the footing. Since then, we've poured the foundation, we have crates of bioceramic panels arriving on site, and the first hub has been bolted in. Let's go chat with Neil and check it out.
All right, so this trench right here is gonna bring water, electric, and sewer down to the building, to Amma One. We're tying into a commercial building back here. We cut the concrete, we dug out the trench, and now we're getting ready to backfill with sand about 4 to 5 inches before we lay the pipe. So the rebar is in place, it has been inspected, so now we are ready to pour the footing, which includes the foundation and the stem wall. So the stem wall is where the dome actually is going to sit. It's the resting place for the struts, the hubs, basically the bones and the structure of the building. So now that the stem wall is poured, we are working on underslab utilities. Put in all the drain lines and all the supply lines, which will supply the water for the building. After the utilities are done, now we're ready to pour the slab. So the first thing we're gonna do is get the trucks in here, get the hoses in, and start pouring the slab. We're gonna start with the footing for the stairs, and then work our way out to the outer rim of the stem wall. So we're pouring 4 inches of concrete that we're laying down in one day. It's very rainy today, so we're doing our best to cover the area and install everything that we need to do on time without missing a single day.
All right, so here we got a drill guide. This helps me get completely perpendicular to the drill hole, and we could just look right down the pipe. So when I go in with the drill guide, I'm drilling an 8-inch pilot hole, and then Sam follows behind me with another Hilti drill, but with a much larger bit, and he continues that hole down to 27 inches. Chris is coming in behind with the air compressor, and he's blowing out those holes and makes it clean for inspection, but also gets out any last bits of dust and aggregate for those bolts to get set in properly.
All right, so today we're installing the anchors. So the first thing that we did is we drilled these holes. These holes are 27 inches deep. Then we go ahead and fill that hole up with epoxy. Once the epoxy is in the hole, we take our threaded rod, we insert it into the holes, and then we take this metal plate. This is a shim. Right now we're just using it to locate exactly where the rods are gonna stay while that epoxy is curing. And then once that's set, we go ahead and take the plate off and we're ready to install our anchor hubs. So on a job site, a lot of challenges come up. For us, we've already faced weather and we had to assemble this tarp so we could continue working and pour this slab. Just yesterday, we got this drill bit stuck as we were trying to get through almost 2 feet of concrete. We came up with a creative solution to weld a threaded rod onto this so we can use washers and mechanical advantage to be able to pull this back up. So it's just some of the challenges that we run into on a daily basis here, building the Amma One for the first time, but we're getting through it and we're being creative, and that's part of the fun.
Yes!
What you see here are all of the hubs and struts that will create the frame for the structure. These were just delivered from our factory here in Grass Valley. We can't wait to start building. You ready for this? You look great.
That's it, folks. Right here. Very first one.
Imagine an engineer from Tesla, Honda, or Apple designing the inner workings of your home. Considering how much we interact on a day-to-day basis with our mechanical, electrical, and plumbing systems in our home, I would find comfort in knowing that somebody's thinking about that from top to bottom, down to the very last wire. Well, that's exactly what our head of product engineering is doing. He has been taking time to design an exceptional MEP system.
So Geoship doesn't want to give a customer an empty shell. We want to have it be a complete home, which includes the MEP. That's the HVAC system, the plumbing, and the electrical system. So you turn lights on, you can flush toilets, it's a full product. We want to be able to make the system easy to assemble. So on site, that means no cutting or measuring. It means that we have to think of everything up front, lay it out in CAD, understand the lengths of hoses, lengths of pipe, length of electrical wire, and make things click together so that way you're assembling things and not constructing them. With plumbing, that means pieces come together in our factory here, and then on site, it's an extension of our factory where those pieces come together with fewer intersections. Think it the same way for the electrical system as well. Outlets come with connectors already attached to them. The wires come in and you click them together without having to do any splicing or tying together or twisties. When these parts show up on site, it'll be all laid out to say, this wire goes here and connects from A to B. You walk up to the circuit board, click in the matching component and route it according to the drawing. There's just no need to think that through. It's already been done. And so what maybe took 1, 2 days, a week, we can do in a few hours, making what was difficult easy.
We really value high indoor air quality, and having good indoor air quality is important for a lot of aspects of our health. Geoship's HVAC system is designed to use all of the home in order to create the most efficient, most effective HVAC system that is possible. We have a dome that is full of insulation, and then we have an HVAC system which includes a mini split that's ducted and a recovery ventilation system which exchanges air from the inside and outside. On the exterior, the outdoor unit connected with refrigerant lines to the indoor main unit. This main unit lives here in the loft floor. It then is ducted to every room. There's access underneath to change filters and things. That's about it. There are no questions. There are no decisions to be made. There are no interferences between electrical, between plumbing, between HVAC that need to be figured out on install. Those decisions and those questions have all been answered. And so it's a matter of building and putting it together. That allows us to create better products, more efficient homes, and ultimately bring the cost down while keeping the quality extraordinarily high.
MEP systems traditionally are quite complex, fragmented, and wasteful. At Geoship, we're rethinking every wire and every pipe to ensure our systems are highly efficient, modular, and easy to install. If you're as excited as I am, I would love to hear from you below. Stay well, stay tuned, and get ready for some super exciting updates here soon.